Welcome back, my fellow D-Leaguers, all you big swingers, all the in-betweeners. My name is Michael, and this is D-League PP. Okay, everybody, in today's video, what I want to do is bring you a side-by-side comparison of two of the most popular BP balls on the market that you can use for your USA, ASA, low compression only bats. And that is the Tattoo NX3 spinner and your Evil BP Plus 52 Plus balls. Now, before I get into the particulars of these balls and the review of them, I want to shamelessly plug some upcoming content on this page. And what I have for you is going to be a number of bat reviews. I've got the Anarchy Natty Daddy. I'm not doing a very good job of showing you, but I have it. It's a two-piece bat. I have a one-piece Anarchy. I got that Anarchy Streets. This bat feels really good. I've dry swung it and it feels good. I can't wait to get that bat out there and swing it. I also have the Pure Sidewinder. You've probably seen a whole bunch of the reviews on the Hellfires. There are a couple of reviews out there on the Sidewinders, but a whole bunch on the Hellfires. They're getting great reviews. Can't wait to swing this. This is a 12-inch barrel, two-piece bat. New ASA bat by Pure. And I also have a Monster on the way. It's in the mail. I'm tracking it. Can't wait for it to get here. Can't wait to swing it and bring a review to you about that bat. It's not a Fiend. It's not a Gangrene. I'll tell you that. It's something different and something I'm super hyped to get my hands on. So if you like this video and you look forward to other content like the bat reviews that I have coming, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Do me a favor. Appreciate it. Now back to the actual reviews of these two balls. And you might ask yourself, hey, I have a whole bag of old game balls. Why do I need to buy some BP balls? Well, maybe you don't. But I would, because these balls are designed to take that abuse. They're designed, your game balls aren't designed for 1,000 hits. These balls are designed for thousands of hits. And for that reason alone, they're going to hold up better. They're not going to warp. They're going to take the abuse of thousands and thousands of swings. You can hit them over and over again. And you don't have to keep using those game balls. The second is they are two-tone colors. You're hitting batting practice. You're serious about getting better. You want to learn how to hit a ball, put that backspin on it. You want to cut it. You want to hit it down the line. You want to put some side spin on it so you can drop it out there and right field and hit it down the line, get it out there in foul territory. Or you just want to work on hitting that top spin, get it over the infielder's head, get it drop in front of the outfielders. Instant feedback with these balls. You can see real-time flight very clearly with the two tones. So the individual differences between the two balls. We'll start with the Evil BP Plus. This is probably the most popular ball I see. People hitting this on channels all over the place. Everybody seems to love and rave about this ball, and I can see why now that I have it in my hands. The ball itself feels like a game ball. It has real seams, the synthetic cover, the look, the feel, everything about this ball is just like your game balls. It's a slight difference. It's not exactly the same quality, but then again, it can't be your game balls. It's got to be slightly different. But you could use this ball for fielding. You could use this ball for pitching. You can do these things with this particular ball. The NX3, on the other hand, it's a solid exterior cover. The seams are not real. There's no place here. It has a very tacky feel. It does not feel like a game ball. You could practice pitching this. You could use it to field, but it's not going to feel the same. Some of the guys, when they throw them around during batting practice, and they kind of laugh about how they feel. Great for hitting, not so much for fielding, not so much for pitching. So you might think to yourself, hey, that decides it. There's Evil BP all the way. Why are we going to continue with the NX3 spinner? And I'll get to that in just a second, and why you might really prefer this ball. The other thing that I did notice between these two balls when I was getting ready for this video, and I was just picking them up and holding them, is that the Evil BP ball felt a little heavier. I thought that was just in my head, so I broke out the scale, put it on the scale. The Evil BP ball weighs about 6.5 ounces, give or take 500 an ounce. So 6.55, 6.45. Most of them weighed 6.5 or 6.55 ounces. I grabbed some actual old game balls out of the bag, threw them on, and they weighed regularly 6.5 ounces. So it weighs basically what my game balls weigh. The NX3, I threw it on there. It weighed 6.2, 6.25. Most of the balls weighed 6.2 or 6.25. By basic quick calculations, about a quarter of an ounce lighter than this ball. I was kind of surprised I could tell a quarter ounce difference, but I could. Now, I don't know if that affects it. I feel like this ball, when I hit it, if I got an incoming wind of a wind in my face, it holds up a little more. It does not travel as well. I call them eagle buster winds, because you hit this ball into that wind and it deflates your ego, because it does not carry it all. It just kind of dies. And so I don't know if that quarter ounce will make any difference whatsoever. I have no idea what direction the wind's going to be blowing when we go out and hit some BP in a minute. But I'm curious in the long run to see whether or not the Evil BP carries a little bit better with that a little bit of extra weight when I'm hitting it into the wind. And finally, I guess, you might say, oh, this ball weighs the same. It feels the same. It looks the same. Why are we continuing with this video? Well, I think the tattoo spinner has one big thing going for it, and that it is truly waterproof. The BP ball, the Evil BP ball, is labeled as water resistant, and I'm guessing if you get a little bit of water on it, it's just not going to soak it up like a sponge. So it's water resistant. It's not waterproof. This is waterproof. I have had it in the middle of puddles. I have taken and put it in a tub with some dish soap and washed them back up to get them clean. They do not take water, and what that allows me to do here in North Florida, where we get some really heavy dew in the mornings and then really hot afternoons, is it allows me to go out and hit BP still at 7:30, 8 in the morning, when it's still, fairly cool. It's humid, but it's cool. And it's tolerable, and it allows me to go out there even though the fields are soaking wet. Your shoes end up soaking wet, but I carry around a towel, and as I pick the balls up, I wipe them off. That it dries them and cleans them at the same time, and then I go back up. I put them into the green pop toss machine, where I put them back on the tee and I hit them again, and I don't worry about them picking up moisture and becoming heavier and potentially breaking my bats. I can't say the same about the Evil BP ball. Now, if you're out there and you've used this ball and you've used it in heavy dew over and over, you're in Pacific Northwest, and you get rain, and you hit this ball and you say, hey, the water resistance really good. Don't hit it in the middle of a puddle, but you can get it kind of wet and it hits fine. Let me know. Drop that comment below. But right now, I don't feel comfortable going out on my heavy dew mornings and hitting this ball. So on an afternoon like today, when it should be dry, it's a winter morning here. The temperature, we're going to go out and hit once it gets above 60 degrees, but it'll be dry. Everything will be fine for us to hit these balls safely. So if you're in an area where you like me, you're going to deal with wet conditions, you might really give some serious consideration to picking up these NX3s. So with that said, basic review of the two balls done. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go out and hit them. I'm going to let you know if they sound the same, if they feel the same, and if they fly the same. And so I look forward to that, and I'll see you on the field.
All right, D-Leaguers, we're out here at the baseball field. It's 350 to center, 325 down the line, about 345 to the gap. So we got a big open space. Probably not going to hit any out. It'd be the first time if I ever did. If I did hit one out, it's probably not going to hit them out. But it'll give us a good idea of how far these balls are traveling without having to go chase them over a fence anywhere. Today we're going to use 3 different bats. We're going to use my old flipper. We're going to use the Anarchy Diablo and the Sinister. I'm going to hit each round. I'm going to hit 3 rounds. I'm going to hit 10 balls each, 10 with the NX3 spinners, 10 with the Evil BP Plus. We're going to see if there's a discernible difference between them and how they fly. Unfortunately, I don't have a radar, so I can't give you X and velos, but we can see how they sound, see how they fly, and see how far they carry, and we can compare them up. And then at the end, whichever bat I'm kind of swinging the best today, I'm going to hit some off of the green toss, the pop toss machine, and we'll kind of compare my best hits to see whether or not there's a good difference, if there's any discernible difference in how they fly. So I look forward to it. Let's get at it.
Not really going to talk here, just going to let you hear the sound difference between the different balls off the different bats. All right, very brief voiceover. the Evil BP ball, NX3 ball, both sound very similar. There's not a significant difference between the two, in my opinion. They feel very similar. Um, in most every way, the Evil BP ball acts like and feels like a game ball. So if that's what you're looking for, if you're looking for a game ball that you can hit over and over and over again, then go to the Evil BP site. I'll put the link below and get you some of these balls while they're available.
All right, so conclusion time. After hitting numerous rounds with these balls over and over, I can tell you that when I square the ball up and I hit it well, the NX3 is traveling perhaps about 10, maybe 15 feet further than the Evil BP balls right now. So take that with all the other information I give you as you make your decision about which ball to buy. I will tell you this little secret though. Evil BP balls are brand new. This is the first time I hit them. The NX3 balls have over 5,000 hits on them at this point. So in my next video, I think what I'm going to try to do is get a brand new box of NX3s and put them up against balls that have been hit between 5,000 and 6,000 times by that point, and see how they perform. But right now, my money, NX3, good way to go if you can't get your hands on these Evil BP balls.